All right, folks, here we go. It's Frank here from Adventures Outdoors with my beautiful and adventurous wife, Joanne, and our very good friends, Lee and Denise Williams, where we all live in Nova Scotia, Canada. Now, some people book a relaxing holiday, but we thought, let's rent a 60-foot narrow boat in Wales, and let's figure out how to get there and see what happens. No stress at all. So there we were, Lee and I at the helm with absolutely zero narrowboating experience, trying to pilot this giant 60-foot floating pencil down the Brecon Canal in Wales. And just to make it more interesting, throw in incredibly tight and low bridges, sharp angles, a 343-meter long tunnel with only a foot to spare all around. Add to that a whole lot of nervous laughter and banter. Meanwhile, Johanne and Denise got the real workout, running locks, lifting bridges, making sure Lee and I didn't crash into the Welsh countryside. It was a full team effort, and let's just say none of us will be accepted to be professional boat captains anytime soon. An adventure like this requires a lot of planning and thought. I've always said the difference between adventure and disaster is preparation. Narrowboating has been a long-time dream of mine, and we were so happy to have avid travelers like Lee and Denise to add to the journey and experience. After landing in London late at night, we stayed at a Holiday Inn close to Heathrow. It was a beautiful spot that Denise had picked out. The next morning we took the train to Paddington Station and another train to Newport. Then we boarded the wrong train hoping to go to Abergavenny, and a woman who overheard our travel plans yelled out at us that we were on the wrong train. Talk about a real lifesaver. Things could have really turned out bad for us.
Oh my, excuse me. Hi there. Looking for the Elizabeth line, Abbeywood?
Yes.
Oh.
Take the elevator and go -1.
Guys, this way. Denise! Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey Frank, am I getting paid for this?
I am. Good morning or good lunchtime. We are heading to Newport, or our next stop is Newport, and then we are going to take another train to Abergavenny, whatever it is.
Abergavenny or something, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and then we're going to our first stop. We're Crickhowell, and we're going to be our first day, and then tomorrow morning is the narrowboat. Scared, excited, nervous.
It's a cool train.
So we're here in where are we at? Newport, and we had to go over to platform 4 to go to Abergavenny, and then they changed the train over to platform 3, so we had to hike it back on over to 3. The train comes. It was only going to be a small train, so we hop on, and some beautiful woman, if you're watching this, I love you, is sitting right over there, and she comes in, excuse me, hello, excuse me, saying to Lee, and Lee's like, and then she said, you're on the wrong train. She goes, we saw you over on the other train. She goes, you're going to Abergavenny, it's the next train that's coming. So luckily, we're not going somewhere as unknown. So now we wait. Oh, here comes the train. Yeah, hopefully it's the right one. Comes the train. Comes the train.
We have arrived.
Welcome to Abergavenny, or
Abergavenny.
Abergavenny to Yefenny in Wales dialect. And I'm going to use the cell phone service. Oh,
I got that on video.
It's ice cream. No, seriously, it is ice cream.
Tastes like ice cream.
It's ice cream. I did.
Once in Abergavenny, we took a taxi to Crickhowell and stayed at the lovely Bear Inn. We got there early and explored the town, including the pubs.
I'm going to run up there
Yeah.
and see if his phone is in people.
Sure.
This will be 2 seconds, I turn the meter off. So I had a pulled beef roll, soaked in gravy.
Oh, that sounds delish.
Oh, it was.
Oh my God.
I got that, 2 of them.
Yeah.
There's the police station. Good to know.
Nice to know, yeah. Hopefully they don't pick us up for drunk and disorderly.
Yes. Again.
The other day he watched a rugby, come down the road and fell over, smash.
What's that? Oh, there it is. Oh, there.
There's the bear. You should have got him this side.
It's our room in Crickhowell. Look at this. Not a bad little room. No AC. That's the only thing. Very modern bathroom though. Yeah, shower's quite modern. It's small, but
Welcome to Crickhowell.
The next day, we made our way via taxi to Beacon Park Boats in Langatic. Months earlier, after we booked our magnificent boat, the Merlin, Beacon Park Boats sent us a video to watch and maps of the area with pubs and points of interest. Once there, we were introduced to the boat and its features and then asked to watch another video. Within an hour, we were on our way with a guide to help train us on steering and navigating our vessel. 10 minutes later, he jumped off the boat and we were on our own for the next 7 days.
Great.
Now you'd think after flying all the way to Wales, we'd be calm and collected, right? Not a chance. The 4 of us were like kids at Christmas, bouncing with excitement, cameras out, and already imagining ourselves as seasoned captains of the open canal. But then reality hit. This wasn't a toy boat in a bathtub. It was a 60-foot steel narrowboat, and Lee and I had about 0 experience besides YouTube. Johanne and Denise were already looking at each other like, oh boy, what have we got ourselves into? Excited? Absolutely. Nervous? Let's just say we were so nervous, I swear even the ducks on the canal stopped to watch the gong show, just waiting to see if we'd crashed before we even left the dock. And I didn't disappoint.
little bit more.
More?
Yeah, a little bit more, a little bit more. Give your horn a quick toot, which is the button down there.
Down.
No,
Oh,
behind.
sorry. Sorry. Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah.
Don't crush this little boat, friend.
Yeah.
No, I know, right?
That boat's fiberglass, you're 20 tons.
Yes.
So we'll start. Not too. No, leave your throttle.
Leave the throttle alone?
You cut the power.
Yeah, you can't steer it. Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I got a boat at home, and this is just so much bigger.
Yeah, think in advance, right?
I know.
Almost bring it back to center because the boat will carry on a little bit. Just cruise down the middle here. I'll come out with you for this bridge. The next bridge, there's a bit of a tight bend, so I'll do all that with you.
Okay.
All right.
I will come off. Give you one very way.
Nice.
Good. That's the horn. Flip up the switch. You must spend a lot of time editing these here, Frank.
And you have to walk sideways. Oh, sorry. Forgot. First bathroom. The Zinck residence. Ouch. That's our bathroom.
Quick fun fact, our boat the Merlin was handcrafted by the team at Beacon Park Boats right here in Wales. Every boat in their fleet is custom built, designed for comfort, and graded 5 stars by Visit Britain. I'm not paid for this endorsement, we just loved our trusty floating home for the week. She's sleek, charming, built for narrow canals and full of character. Though she may look elegant, she's no show pony. She was ours to steer, bump into bridges, run aground even, negotiate and sometimes coax through bridges, tunnels and locks. She provided all the comforts we needed and exceeded our expectations. You're not just getting a rental boat, you're stepping into a piece of Welsh canal tradition with a much nicer mattress than the old coal barges ever had. Before trains and motorways, canals were the superhighways of Britain. Built mostly in the late 1700s and early 1800s, this massive network of man-made waterways was the beating heart of the Industrial Revolution. Coal, iron, stone, and just about everything else was moved up and down the country on these long narrowboats that were pulled by horses walking along the towpaths. But as railways and roads took over, the canals slowly fell out of commercial use, and for a while, many were forgotten. Thankfully, in the mid-20th century, volunteers and heritage groups stepped in to restore them, not as freight routes, but as a place for leisure. Today, the UK's 3,200 kilometers of canal system has been reborn as a floating playground. Families, couples, and groups of friends, just like us, can rent and drive a boat, learn the ropes, and enjoy life at a slower pace, one lock and one pint at a time. Some even live on the canals full-time. What was once a working highway for industry is now one of Britain's most unique holiday adventures. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out the details below in the description. There's lots of information in there. And please leave me a comment. Leave me your thoughts. Love to hear from you guys. I always try to reply to everybody's comments. As well, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell to get the notifications when a new video has been uploaded. As well, if you like this video, you'll find more just like it right here. And don't forget to head over to my website by clicking right there. Thanks for watching.